Huge thank you to Tokyo Tree and Sakurako for sponsoring this video.
What's up, everybody? I'm Simon Sabra, and today I got for y'all my updated 2023 October manga collection. So before we get into that, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Simon Sabra YT. Link for that will always be down there in the description. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload, all that good stuff. Also, comment down anything in my collection that might have caught your eye. What's some of your favorite things in your collection? Anything you'd recommend to me? Just kind of anything like that whatsoever. Also, in this video, we are going to be announcing the winner for the Chainsaw Man box set. So thank you all for everybody that participated. I really do appreciate it. We'll talk more on that whenever we do get to the part where we're like announcing the winner. But with all that out the way, let's just jump right into it. Alright, so starting off the collection the same way we always do, starting from the top here, we do have these book holders with Scorpion and Sub-Zero and a Mortal Kombat art book there, holding Mobile Suit Gundam The Origins Volume 1 through 12, as well as this little Hello Kitty Gundam here. And just to start out, this is a series that I have not read. Just wanted to put that out there ahead of time. And I'm gonna go over like what I have and haven't read. Here, this is if you've watched my previous two videos, I did talk about how I have like a horror box. That's what all of this is here. And so we do have Rem or Ram, can't always remember, this little Wizard of Oz thing here, and Mash from Fate Grand Order over here. But onto the manga part, we have Abra, Absolute Mid, Dracula. This is pretty decent from the first volume. It was okay. Orochi, haven't read. Uzumaki, Tomie Gyo, Fragments of Horror, Venus, Censor, No Longer Human, No Longer Human, No Longer Human. I've read all of these so far except for Orochi, Dissolving Classroom, Portis, H.P. Lovecraft books. Also, actually, I haven't read the novel version because I don't normally read novels, I'll be honest. Super Dimensional Love Gun, PTSD Radio 1 and 2, Ibitsu, Death Note Short Stories, Death Note All Black, 1 through 6, which is complete. Then we have All You Need Is Kill, 20th Century Boys 1 through 11 here, also complete. I have read this. I never like put it in a reading log because I haven't done one in like 2 months, but this is really good. Really good. Cooler Than Dead, this is another horror series. It should go like a little further down to the other side, but it's fine. And then this is kind of what the section looks like. Moving on, here we have Pluto 1 through 8, or it kind of starts over here, but Pluto 1 through 8, which is complete. Mujirushi, Signs of Dreams, which I have not read yet. Sneeze, have read, it's great. Asadora, I believe I've read the first 2 volumes. Haven't read anything else afterwards. Look Back, I read it digitally when it first came out. Here we have this beautiful little Charizard display, which I did get today. And Sword Doggo, Shield Doggo, really great. Zom 100 1 through 6, which I am kind of looking to get rid of. I did give away 7 through 10 to a friend, so I'm kind of looking to get rid of the rest of it. Not a series I plan on collecting anymore. Then we have Tatsuki Fujimoto 17 through 21. I actually have not read this yet, and I don't really plan on reading it anytime soon, if I'm being honest. Goodnight Punpun 1 through 7, which is complete. Great series. If you've watched my most recent video before this, it was me kind of reviewing or reacting to my first ever manga collection video, and a lot of these series that we just went through I haven't read yet, or at that time I didn't read yet, but now we've read them. Then we have Dead Demons, Solanin, and Downfall, as well as A Girl on the Shore up there, which I have all read. Really great series. I do love Inio Asano's works. Moving on to the bottom shelf, we have here today's sponsor being Sakurako and Tokyo Treat. Alright, so once again, real quickly, thank you once again to Tokyo Tree and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. I I really do appreciate it. So we do have the 2 boxes right here. This is the Sakurako one, and it's very pretty, but we're gonna start out with the Tokyo Treat box here. And before we do like cut open this box and see what's in it, let's first kind of pass it over to voiceover Saburo. We'll have him kind of do a brief explanation of what Tokyo Treat is before we get into this box.
Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack subscription box. You will get up to 20 of the latest exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, like Sakura Pepsi, Japanese sake Kit Kats, ramen, and many, many more. Alright, let's give a quick thank you to voiceover Saburo right there. So we are going to open this box using this lovely little katana we have here. But this is a little weird for me because I never really eat in front of people, and so this is like the first time you guys will ever see me eat, which I don't mind. Okay, and so this box, first off, just the presentation of it is beautiful. Like, this is just it while on open, looks great. Hopefully the angle is good enough for you guys. And so the Tokyo Treat box is Mount Fuji themed, as you can see here. And I'm not gonna go through everything in this booklet, but we're just gonna kind of, jump some pages and kind of just take a look at it. Thankfully, I'm not allergic to anything, so I'm not gonna read through all of this as of right now. I'm just gonna kind of pick out a snack and, ooh, this is pretty. But we're just gonna kind of pick out a snack, try one out, and yeah, just kind of give a quick little review. I didn't really think this all the way through on what we want to try, but we'll try out this guy. I'm not quite sure what this is. Let me actually look at the booklet real quick to find out what this is. It looks like some kind of sour straw. So I did find the page with it, and I decided I'm gonna change my mind. So this is what we were originally gonna try. We're gonna try this instead. This one sounds a lot more interesting to me right now, the blueberry marshmallow. So we are gonna try that one out right now. Also, not sure if I mentioned this part already, or maybe voiceover Saburo did, but the snack boxes for both Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco are available from October 15th to November 15th. So if you see anything you like in this, be sure to get it while it's still available. Let's try to get this open. There we go. Okay, so this is it does feel like a marshmallow, so you can see it right there. Okay. I'm sorry if y'all could hear the chewing noises. I do apologize because that probably sounds weird. But hold on. This is actually fire. Hold on. This one is actually fire. And I don't normally eat marshmallow nor blueberry, but this is good. Okay. 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 I had to remind myself that I'm recording because I was about to just start going in, but that's really good. That is actually really good. Okay, hold on. We'll just take one more real quick. And then we're gonna go over to the Sakurako box. I'm gonna just show off some more stuff really quickly on what's in this box. We do have this, I think this is some type of ice cream or icy thing. I don't read Japanese. Like I said, I haven't flipped through the entire manual just yet. But these are some really cool and fun looking stuff. And I've always wanted to go to Japan, of course. And so being able to kind of just try these from the comfort of my own home is a very nice thing. Because it's definitely a lot cheaper to get these as opposed to flying out to Japan just to try some of the snacks. And so this is just really cool. But let's move on to the Sakurako box. Alright, so really quickly, we are going to talk about the Sakurako box. Hopefully you can see it really quickly there. This box, for one, is very pretty. The other one did look cool, but this box is very, very pretty. And I'm excited to get into this one as well. But this one, well,
give another explanation, we'll pass it once again over to voiceover Saburo.
Sakuraco is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box. Sakurako is supporting local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware.
Alright, so once again, here's the box. Like I said, this box is just so pretty. Probably gonna keep this box, but okay. And so this one is very Saitama themed. Here's the presentation for it. Looks great. Unfortunately, I cannot read what this actually says, but this is my new bookmark. This is about to be one of my new bookmarks because this is really cool. Set that aside for a bit. And it also comes with this right here. This is also very, very pretty. And it gives a little story on the back. Hopefully you guys can read that well. But okay, we're gonna put that to the side. And here is the pamphlet or booklet, I should say. That's a little more accurate. Here we go. And this box already is just like impressing me off of pure presentation. I'm really excited to get into it. And this one is going to be more of a authentic kind of Japanese snacks, which I'm also, like I said, really excited for because it's a lot cheaper to get this than to fly out to Japan. And I'm excited to just try these stuff. Also, if I haven't mentioned it already, you can use code Simon at checkout in order to get $5 off your first box for either Sakuraco or Tokyo Treat. And also, I will leave links to those in the description. Be sure to click on those. But here's what it looks like after removing, you know, the information stuff. And so once again, we're kind of just gonna try a quick random snack here. I am gonna go through the booklet and pick out a snack this time, so we'll cut back once I've found one that I find interesting. Okay, so just look through it and I decide what I'm gonna get. But it does also come with these beautiful pair of chopsticks. Now, I'm not gonna open these because I don't know how to hold chopsticks and I don't want to embarrass myself. But these are really beautiful chopsticks. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, wait. Okay, these are pretty. Hold on. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but these are really, really pretty. But the one that we are gonna go with is the Kuri Senbei. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this one right down here. And so this is what it looks like in person. And this is the one we're gonna go with. Hopefully it's not too spicy, because right now I'm not in the mood for like spicy stuff, but we'll be all right. We will be all right. So I'm not gonna like bite the whole thing. We're just gonna take off a piece for now and see how we feel about it. This is good. It's like chips, but curry flavored. And it does have a little bit of spice to it. It's not like the spiciest thing in the world, but this, okay. And it is very like crunchy. I'm sorry if like you can hear me crunching over here. And it did come with a second one, so I'm actually like about to eat this right now, because this is actually like really good. Hold on, this is really good. But really quickly before I start eating again, I will say both of these boxes are very like different from each other. Just kind of going through the booklets, both of these boxes are very different, and I would recommend getting both if possible. Once again, be sure to use code Simon to get $5 off your first box of either Tokyo Treat or Sakuraco, whichever one you want. Links for that will be down there in the description. Thank you to Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco for sponsoring this video. But let's get back into the video.
All right, so back into it now. We do have this comic book here, being Joker Killer Smile. I have read it. I thought it was really good. I don't know, like in the comic book community, if it's good or not. We do have this samurai girl and this, I don't know what to call her, but other girl. Then we have My Broken Marco,
great story. Night Travelers, Leave Only Footprints, another really good story. Very slow release though. I don't think volume 2 comes out until 2024. Rascal Does Not Dream of a Bunny Girl and Petite Devil Kohai. Great series so far. Crazy Food Truck, I have not read volume 3 yet, but I need to. The Bane of My Existence, Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. I haven't, I don't know how to put this, but it's one of those series that I enjoy, but I just never picked up anything more of it. Boys Abyss, my other bane of my existence. This is a series that everyone says is like the greatest thing ever. I think it has some of the greatest volume covers, but that's like where my opinions on it kind of end. Then we do have Coffee Moon 1, 2, and 3. These covers are also really good, especially this volume 2 one. Yes, the volume 2 one and the volume 3 one are also really great. And the volume 1 was also really, I just love them so much. Pleasure and Corruption. Thinking about it, recently I did do a organizing collection video. And thinking about, I could have moved this series as well, now that I think about it, because it is peak friction until volume 6. I really hated volume 6. Like, the ending for this series was just disgusting. Not gonna lie, but still, I did enjoy this series. Let me move this back down here. I don't remember the names of these two Pokemon, but I do have them here. Next, we have a series or manga that I completely forgot I owned, which is Rock With a Laughs. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was the best thing I've ever read. The art was good though. We have Ikigami, The Ultimate Limit 1 through 10, which is complete. I have not read it though, so I can't speak too much on it. Raw Hero 1 through 6, complete. Blade of the Immortal 1 through 5. And I did mention in my reaction video that I have not picked up a single volume past 5. And so I've had these 5 volumes for 2 years now. I've only read volume 1 and I have not I haven't even opened any of these right here. After that we do have Die Were Gelder, which is another series by the same author of Blade of the Immortal. Not the biggest fan of it. As you can see here, I still do have this second omnibus still in plastic. I'm probably gonna get rid of it at some point. Wave Listen to Me by the same person who made these. Haven't read it either. I'm really bad at this manga reading stuff. Happiness volumes 1 through 10, which is complete, and this is so adorable. But okay, Happiness volumes 1 through 10 complete. Then we have Dog Ningen here, just volume 1, not anywhere near complete. Then we have Burn the Witch. This is like the Kubo shelf for the most part. Burn the Witch, Bleach 1 through 21, and Bungo Stray Dogs Beast 1 and 2. It is complete. I just haven't picked up 3 and 4 yet. Yeah, really bad at this stuff. But here, this is one of the shelves we recently kind of made look like this. So we do have Eye Shield 21, 1 through 37, which is complete in the back there. Then we do have At Night I Become a Monster, which is a novel that I have no intention of ever actually reading. Drip Drip, this is by the creator of Beastars. Decent story, I guess. It was okay. Homunculus, Omnibus, really good so far. I did pick up the next Omnibus, which will be talked about in a future haul video. Don't Call It Mystery, haven't read it yet. I do think that this volume cover though, or this is the back of the book, I'm sorry. This volume cover is very pretty, as well as kind of just the, I guess, stylization of the book. And it does sound interesting. Here's the back of it actually, for those who've never heard of it, whenever this camera wants to focus. Okay, so for some reason it decided to never focus. This is kind of the best I could get it. Do apologize. Then we have Under Ninja 1 and 2, which is by the same creator of I Am a Hero. I currently can't remember his name. It's right here though, Kengo Hanazawa. I Am a Hero is one of my favorite stories. Then we have Sugumi Project Volume 1. Probably not going to be keeping this. Until I Love Myself Volume 1. I think 2 did come out recently. Haven't read it either. We have Imperfect Girl. This is Volume 2. We just put it at the front because I like the cover. Volume 3. And we do have Volume 1 back there. Prophecy, great story. Nice cat and mouse story. Then we have Underground here, Volume 1. This is actually a really good story, so far at least. Really great story. Clock Striker. And for those of you who don't know, I did get the chance to do an interview with one of the co-founders of the publishing company, which is Saturday AM. And it was pretty fun. Be sure to check that out. This is his series, Apple Black. And it is honestly a really great series. Volume 4 of it does come out in November. And I think it was one of the best volumes of the series. Here we do have Spider-Man Fake Red. Let's kind of twist over here a bit. Spider-Man Fake Red, really great story. We have Orange 1 and 2. Great, amazing, amazing. Same goes with Summer Ghost. This one really surprised me. And I don't hear other people really talking about it. Let me not skip too far in for spoiler reasons, but I don't really hear anyone talking about this story, and it is like really good. It does also have a light novel version in case you're interested. Then we have Ascendance of a Bookworm. Someone 2 years ago recommended me this, and I picked it up, and I really loved it, and I never bought a single volume afterwards, but it was a great story. Kind of just not the highest on my priority list. And then here we have Batum 1 through 26, Light and Dark, which is complete. Still have not opened any of these volumes. Great story though, from what I have read in the past. It is really good. MPD Psycho, one of the best stories that I will never see the ending of, because Dark Horse, this company right here, just kind of doesn't finish a lot of series that they have licenses for. I don't know what's currently up with the license for it. Not really my business either. But Tokyo-Ons 1, 2, and 3. Really do love the volume covers on these. There's some of my favorites, and the story, it's a very okay story. It's mid, but the volume covers carry it really hard for me. Volume 4 is out. I just haven't bought it because the only volumes 4 I could find, the books are really stiff, and so I decided not to get them. Moving along, we have Sanctuary 1 through 9, which is complete. For those of you who did watch my previous video, I know I'm referencing a lot, but the Prom G did recommend me this 2 years ago on my first video, and I have not read it yet. But it looks cool and it sounds cool. It's about 2 brothers who kind of want to rule the world, something like that. Really cool. Siren 1 through 16 complete, one of my favorite series of all time. It's great. If you haven't read it, go check it out. Arm of Cannon, or Arm of Canaan, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is another very mid series, I'll be honest. It's a very mid series. It's okay. Not something I would be like, oh my god, you have to read this. No, it's not that good. Call of the Night. Once again, I will give a quick shout out to my boy Lance. Me and him did do a kind of analysis deep dive of Call of the Night in a very podcast style over on his channel. I will leave a link to that in the description. Once again, shout out Lance for that. That was a really fun video. Then we have Colorless. Also, I think I'm behind 2 volumes on this, maybe. I feel like 14 is out. I could be wrong. But Colorless 1 through 4, great series and amazing volume covers. In case you've never seen any of them, they're all really pretty. I love volume 2 the most though, mostly because I just love this shade of blue with that kind of cover. This is my least favorite, but I'd still say they're all really good covers. Die Dark, great story so far, great covers, fun story. It's okay. I enjoy it. Box of Light, it's a decent story so far. Not sure if I will actually pick up more volumes. I just love this is the aesthetic of this volume. The cover is great, the color scheme on it great, and I just love the volume itself. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up more of it, but regardless, it is a very pretty volume to have on the shelf. Moving on to the final row here. In this little cubby, sorry, I'm kind of like sitting on the floor now, but in this cubby, we have Can't Stop Cursing You 1 through 4, which is complete. I do need to read 3 and 4. Go with the Wind, or Go with the Clouds North by Northwest, by Aki Ire. 1 through 5, which is up to date. I didn't know this series was on hiatus, but the first 5 volumes were a banger. I absolutely loved it. Livingstone 1 through 4, complete. Great story. The art is by the same artist for Dead Man Wonderland, which we do have here, 1 through 13, complete. And Black Torch 1 through 5, which is complete. After that, we have Possums by this guy here. If you know, you know, but I'll read it someday. I'm not excited about it, I'll be honest, but I'll read it someday. And we have Gantz 1 through 5, which is nowhere near being complete. Gantz G 1, 2, 3, and 3, complete. Gigant 1 through 10, which is complete. We have the rest of the Gigant volumes back there. Then we have I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, which is just 1 volume there, which we do have. Then we also have Dragon Ball, That Time I Got Reincarnated as Yamcha. Funny story. Just the overall really silly story. Nothing too much to say about it. Like, I think the title says it all. After that, we have School Judgment. Ooh, sorry, I just hit the camera. School Judgment 1, 2, and 3. I think this was a great story. It did get canceled, and I could see why, but I think it was a pretty decent story for what it is. Platinum Man 1 through 14, which is mid. For those of you who don't know, I don't think a lot of people would know this, but I do have a manga review of Platinum Man. It was the first manga review I ever did, because when I was reading it, I was really excited about it because of the covers. And that's the only reason it's still on my shelf, because of the covers. Dark Gathering Volume 1. I heard this is getting an anime. I'm not the biggest fan of the manga so far. And I think it's 3 volumes out right now. I have no intention of ever getting it. Then here we have Sensei's Pious Live, volumes 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is complete. I think this was a really good story for what it is. Definitely not a story for just anyone, but it fits my style of story very much. Then we have one of my favorite series ever, I Am a Hero 1 through 11, complete. This is a series I need to reread at some point in my life, because this, if you haven't read this you need to read. And this is my other favorite series of all time, The Flowers of Evil 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is complete. Read these out of this entire collection, these 2 right here are the best things in this collection. I don't care. Welcome Back, Alice. This is another really good one in this collection. I do have volume 5 over here, which I completely forgot about. I don't think I've read it yet. I have not, but yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Welcome Back, Alice, which is up to date, I believe. Then we have Blood on the Tracks over here, 1 through 14, which is up to date, I think. Not 100% sure. I've only read up to, I think, volume 13. Whichever volume ends the first arc. I think 14 starts off the time skip, so we have not read that one yet. Devil Ecstasy, one of the worst series I've ever read in my life. But you ever read something bad and you kind of just keep going because it's just bad? That's what this was for me. Avant-Garde Yumiko and Sweet Poolside, kind of the same thing, but they were more tolerable because they're way shorter than Devil Ecstasy. Devil Ecstasy was just bad. Oshinoko, great, an amazing volume 1. I haven't picked up volume 2. I think 3 probably comes out this month if it's not already out. I planned on watching the anime, but I really don't watch anime. I don't set aside the time to watch anime. And so I haven't actually went and watched it yet. Summertime Rendering 1 through 6, which is complete. Beautiful story. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Here we have Ajin 1 through 12, which is not complete. I've had these volumes for a long time. At first I had the first 4, Then I got the remainder of what I have now currently, and I've just haven't ever actually bought anything beyond that. So yeah, but let's kind of slide back over here for a little bit. We do have some art books down here. Just kind of gonna go through them really quickly. You can see the titles. I'm not gonna go in detail on all of them. But yeah, those are just some art books.
All right, so here we are going to be doing the announcement for the winner of the Chainsaw Man box set giveaway, which we do have right here. Hopefully it's picked up well on the camera, but we are going to be doing the little roulette for the winner. I'm pointing this way because this is where it is for me visually. I know for y'all it's right in front, but so we are just going to spin this wheel real quick, and that's going to be the winner. Thank you to everybody who participated. I wish you all the best of luck with this roulette here. I think that's all I had to say really quickly. Just as a heads up in case I forget to say it later, for whoever wins, be sure to DM me on Instagram at SimonSabraYT. The link for that will be down in the description. DM it to me and send me proof that the winner here is you, and then we'll go through the process so that I could ship it out to you. But yeah, so let's spin it, see who wins, and we'll kind of just go about it from there. Okay, and the winner of the Chainsaw Man box set giveaway is Booked with Freddy. And congratulations. Like I said, be sure to DM me on Instagram so that I could send the box set out to you, and we'll kind of just go from there. All of that good stuff. Thank you all to everyone who did participate in the giveaway. I'm hoping to probably do another one by the end of the year, or maybe at the start of next year. We'll kind of just see. We'll see how life looks. But I would love to do another one. This was a lot of fun for me. Hope all of you enjoyed. That's it for this segment. Let's get back into the actual video.
We do have here Even If This Love Disappears Tonight, which is a novel I've been reading for like 10 years, it feels like, and I'm only like about halfway through now. I just suck at reading things without pictures. I'm sorry. We do have From the New World 1 through 7, which I'm not a fan of, and I'm hoping to get rid of this series soon. Usatoki Rhetoric, Heartstopper. These are here because I'm just like not a fan of them. Sorry. This is usually on my desk, but I just kind of brought it over here, so I include it. Moving on to the shelf, and this is the shelf I recently built so that I had more space. Let's Go Karaoke, On or Off, The Summer Hikaru Died. I did pick up volume 2. My Summer Review. I didn't realize I put these back to back and they both have summer in the title. I didn't realize that. Boys on the Right 1, here's volume 2. Not really gonna play around with it, but 3 and 4 are right behind it. And it is another one of my favorite series. Here we have Double 1 through 4. I've only read volume 1. It was good enough to make me get the rest of these. I believe it's up to date. Then we have Last Gender volumes 1, 2, and 3 complete. Another great series. A series that I think everybody should read, but unfortunately not everybody can read it. If it focuses, here's the back of the book. And you can kind of get an idea of what it's about from that. Hopefully, yeah. Given 1 through 4. I do know that Given just recently ended with volume 8, so I should pick up the rest of volume so that I could just read everything. I'll get to it when I get to it. We have links here. Also, real quick though, Given volume 1 is the only volume I've read, and it was really good. Links, not the biggest fan of it. I feel like it was just confusing to me because like all of the characters kind of looked the same in black and white, and I couldn't keep up with who was who and everything that was going on. Then we have The Dragon's Betrothed 1 and 2. Very pretty covers. Haven't read either of them. And I think it's by the same creator of Yarichin. Could be wrong. I might be thinking of a different series. Bad Boys Happy Home. Got recommended this some time ago. I say sometime, but like a year, maybe 2 ago. I have taken it out of the plastic, but I haven't read it yet. It is 3 volumes, which I should get. Mad K here. We've only have volume 1. Haven't read that yet either, but this cover is very, very gorgeous. Coyote. My friend calls it Coyote. Not sure which one's the proper way to say it. Then Birds of Shangri-La, Liquor and Cigarettes, 4th generation head Tatsuyuki Oyamoto. Sorry. Liquor and Cigarettes is my favorite BL. It's great. Moving on though, we do have Peak Friction down here, starting us off with Peakest of Peak, which is Metamorphosis by Shindo L. If you know, you know. I can't even pull this volume out, but if you know, you should be ashamed of yourself. But you know, Ladies on Top, great series so far. Hoping to get more of it. Seaside Stranger. So these ones here are also supposed to be up top with the BL stuff, but we didn't have space, so we moved it down here. Seaside Stranger, I've read the first volume. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me a bit of My Summer of You. Hoping to get more. Boy Meets Maria, this was my first BL that I ever read. Really enjoyed it. Probably also one of my favorites, if I'm being honest. Can an otaku like me really be an idol? To be honest with you, I only bought this because of the cover. I have read it, but the cover is like the biggest reason I bought it, if I'm being honest. Moving on, Song of Yoru and Asa. This is another one that I really enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would. Same goes with A Home Far Away. Somebody, I can't remember who, and I'm sorry, but I believe it was someone who recommended this to me. And whoever it was, if you're watching this video, thank you so much, because this is such a great story. And the art in it is phenomenal. Like, just this first kind of colored page here, if I can get it with one hand, is great. This is great. And the art style throughout the entire book is just great. Honestly, it's one of my favorites as well. And I feel like I said that about like every BL. Just realized that this is out of order, but there's Chain Soldier, Peak Friction. You already know what it is. It's Peak Friction, like I said. 1 through 4, I do have 5, which I believe should be up to date. Sundome Milky Way 1 through 7, that's up to date. Have read 7. It's peak. It's peak. I think 7 would be one of the weaker volumes to me, like compared to the rest, but still really good nonetheless. Who Wants to Marry a Billionaire 1 through 5, which should be up to date, I believe. Like, I want to say it's up to date. I apologize for like the bad camera work throughout this video, by the way. Then we have Arrow Ninja Scrolls 1 through 5, which should be up to date, I believe. And I have read all of it so far. That's that good peak. Then here we have some Japanese volumes. We'll start with these summertime rendering ones. There goes volume 5. Hopefully I can pull this off well. There's 5. There's 11. This one's like, all of these are really good. There's 10. And I wish some of these were like on the English editions, but it is what it is. 12 is my favorite though. This is just pretty. Then after that, we do have some more Japanese volumes. We'll kind of just display it like this. Here we have One Piece volume 106. JoJo's volume 11, Steel Ball Run. Beautiful. This is also like my phone lock screen, by the way. This is such a beautiful cover. Draken from Tokyo Revengers. Hanma, I think that was his name. I really don't remember. And then that girl whose name I can't remember for the life of me, but that's them. Then we have this Yusuke Nakamura art book, which is really, really beautiful. Then we have some more art books kind of down here. I'll just kind of bring them up, maybe. This Final Fan one, it's a postcard book, but for us it's an art book because I'm never gonna use the postcard part of it. And we'll just kind of go down here. Hopefully this looks fine to y'all, I guess. Both of the Elden Ring art books, I enjoy them. This Marvel one, this palette one by Lack, really good. Then we do have this Tokyo Ghoul art book, which is really great. We'll just flip to a random page just for y'all here. And I was actually holding it upside down, but here's that random page I promised. Really good. Sui Ishida's artwork is just phenomenal. And then we have those guys, which is just some Nihei works and a little magazine. But yeah, y'all should know how I feel about Nihei at this point. But this is pretty much all of my shelves, kind of just like as a slight overview, I guess. And then down there we have like some boxes and stuff, but yeah, this is pretty much like the whole shelf just as an overview. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let's go into the outro from here. All right, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Once again, thank you all for participating in the giveaway. I hope you all did enjoy it as much as I did. Thank you guys so much. And that's just me trying to, you know, give back a little bit, because I do appreciate all of the support that I've gotten for the past 2 years. And I'm very appreciative of all the support we're going to get going forward. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. But let's give an even bigger thank you to our channel members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. You guys are the best. But that is, like I said, pretty much it for the video. Happy October. Happy Halloween. I hope you all do go into like a good November. Hope you guys had a good, safe month, all that good stuff. Once again, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SimonSabroYT. Link for that will always be down in the description. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an upload, all that good stuff. Once again, comment down anything in my collection that might have caught your eye, some of your favorite things in your collection, anything you'd recommend to me, anything like that whatsoever. But this is Simon Sabro signing out. Catch you on the next one.